profound words. Problem's still a problem, whether you can see it or not. You're going to hear a lot about data, you're going to hear studies. The studies are not going to show that this is a serious problem. There'll be anecdotes that describe somebody being afraid or somebody feeling harassed or feeling guilty. I want to talk to you about the moral issue. So I'm Reverend Dwight Klinker. I was the pastor of the Open Table of Christ over the Rhode Island province, which is one of the largest food distribution networks in the city. And I've been working on working class and poverty issues for my life. I'm just going to ask you to step back for a minute from this, because just to get right to it, the last speaker was so eloquent. We're in a time of crisis. Nobody wants to see beggars on the street. Nobody wants to beg. We're in a time of crisis. We're not going to solve the crisis here. We're not going to solve it overnight. We're going to solve it, but it's going to take enormous struggle. While that happens, we've got to survive. We that can survive or are surviving right now have to survive morally, as well as literally. Folks on the street have to survive both literally and morally. Step back and think about it. Your right to ask for help is a basic human right. I'm sure you've all asked for help. The right to simply say, I need help, is basic human stuff. Your right to decide to give help is basic human stuff. A society in which people ask for, feel comfortable asking for, and people have the opportunity and freedom and power to give is a society. If you can't do that, you don't have a social structure. You'll have little gated communities maybe, you'll have a lot of police drives, but you won't have any kind of a decent society. The last thing I want to say is to more or less beg you and to introduce a different issue into this that I sometimes talk about. I'm a Christian pastor. I'm a radical, so I don't want to assume that all Christians feel the way I feel. But I got to tell you, when you tell a radical Christian, when you tell a humanist, it's not just a Christian thing, but it is a Christian thing, and I'm a Christian pastor. You make a law saying I can't help somebody, as God's my witness, I'm going to violate that law. And people are doing that around the country. There are a few communities trying to think, well, you can't feed poor people. People are being arrested for it. Is that what you want in this lively experiment of Roger Williams? Yeah, I would be one of the people that were the rogue side of that thing. You know, the very people that he set up the stage for. The thing that I just want to leave with you, please, is this. We're not going to get out of this by grinding the poor. And that's what this is. This is grinding the poor. And we're not going to get out of this by assuaging our guilt by somehow making a donation to some nonprofit organization. We're human beings. We have to be able to look at each other's eyes. When I'm stopped at a light, I got to be able to roll down that window and say, hey, how's it going? I got to be able to give a buck or two. That's what I'm called to do. Understand. That's my religion. And I'm not weird on that. That's a lot of our religion. For them that don't have that as their religion, they have it as their creed. And that's good. Tear this up. We don't have much. Thanks.
Thank you, Reverend. Any questions?